Houses can actually hold trapped energy and trauma from previous owners, and they can even hold the illnesses. Like when you're in the home, you can feel the illness in the energy that's trapped in the home. I got to share this reading I did with you for a client this morning. The session was supposed to be an intuitive health reading where I look at the person's energy and I see where their trauma and stress has manifested into illness on the physical body. I kind of help my client connect the two. This turned into a reading on the house she was living in. And it was crazy because I've been doing this for almost 9 years and I kept finding things. And she was like, no. And I'm over here like, I can feel it. I know there's something going on. And it was not resonating. And every now and then something would resonate because what she had was similar to what the person in the house before her had. So here's the whole story. So this woman originally came to me because she has issues with chronic fatigue. She also can't sleep at night. She tosses and turns, which to her apparently isn't normal. And she also was noticing depression starting to creep in, which for her, she said felt unnatural because she's in a healthy marriage. She has a great job and everything in life is really good. There's nothing around her that would create any type of depression, but she was starting to feel very depressed. And when she reached out to me, it was because she started having suicidal thoughts, but she knew they weren't her thoughts, but she was still thinking them, which kind of brought some, concern to her. The other thing she noticed is everything that she was experiencing started about 3 months after she moved into her home. So what's so crazy is that's why everything that I picked up on resonated with the previous owners. Literally in the middle of her session, I was like, you know what? We're done. It's not you that I'm reading. It's somebody in the home. We gotta shift gears here. So I ended up having her send me photos of the rooms I felt drawn to in her room, which were the kitchen, the bedroom, and the hallway. And it turned out that the previous owner in her home was in a very narcissistic, abusive relationship that led to the person taking their life. And what I was picking up on was the trapped energy and trauma in the home, because the first thing I said to my client when we started is I said, I feel like you're in a very abusive relationship because you have trauma all throughout your energy. It wasn't her. It was the person that was in the home previously. Now, when I picked up on her gut health issues and her migraines, those definitely resonated, but the energy and the trauma that I was attaching to them, that wasn't resonating. And that was right around the time that I was like, it's the home. It's 100% the home. Now, after going through a very thorough reading that took over 2 hours, because the first half of it, I was trying to figure out why I wasn't seeing her trauma, but it was because she didn't have any. She was receiving the symptoms and illnesses that were from the trauma in the home. And it took a very long, detailed reading until she finally started texting the neighbor who started validating my reading. So, note to self, when you purchase a new home, open up all the doors and windows and smudge it with sage or Palo Santo and put a salt lamp in every room. That'll help balance and cleanse the energy.